Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ben here with another bad car. This one here is actually my buddy's old car. It was something to get him by until he got a new one. It ended up getting a really sweet deal and an awesome car. So now we're just kind of, we had a lot of fun in this thing and it's going away. So I figured one last hoorah, shoot a quick video on it. It is all sorts of messed up. Can't be driving it because it's already sold, but I can show you guys the inside and the outside, and oh boy, is there a lot to talk about. For instance, the front bumper is screwed on with Phillips head screws on each side, and that left headlight is that's really foggy. They're both kind of foggy, but that left one's real bad. And there's scratches and dents in the hood, and wipers all rusted out. There's big cracks and chips in the windshield. It's bad. Look at the tires. I've seen worse, but it ain't pretty. Scratches in the door, and then it starts to get real bad when you come towards the back. The paint is just bubbled and chipped and rusted. This thing fell off. More Phillips head screws fixed that. And then it's got a very unique paint job, to say the least. Very unique. That didn't happen when he had it, so he got it like that, but yeah, back end got broken off. And the tanks all just, the little fuel doors all dented and rusted. And driver's side door is just rusty as hell. It's not pretty. And then it's got that little mohawk paint job there on the top. A little bit of character. So we'll head on inside and wait till I turn this thing on. Alright, so here we go. Let's jump on in. One thing you'll notice is the weather proofing is not really, well, it's not great. Oh god, it is a bitch and a half to get into this thing. I'll have to bleep that out. That's not a very nice word. Seats all the way back and my knees are up on the thing, and it's rough. I've seen worse, especially interior wise. That last car that I did, the Malibu, that one was bad. This interior is not too gross. The back seat, yeah, that's not good. Pretty sure that's where the cat decided to do its thing when he ended up moving. So yeah, that was no good. But it's definitely gross, but I've seen a lot worse. And this cheap vinyl leather stuff's all ripped up and crummy, and it looks like someone's been chewing on the shifter. But it's not too bad. Glove box is clean. It's not the worst car. It's just the outside is awful. But radio, oh, that's clean. It's not too, alright. I shouldn't say clean. It's not caked on with filth. But, yeah, I've seen better. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on. And I'm not going to adjust the audio at all. But I don't know how this will sound through the phone. So if you're wearing headphones, you might want to turn your volume down. Hold on. This thing is a manual. Does it have to be in first to start it? Oh, shit. There we go. Yep. It's loud. Really, really loud. Like, yikes. There's no, sun thing. That's just gone. The lights still work. surprisingly. And the radio is, it's not bad. But yeah, this thing is loud. And I can't drive it because it's already been sold. So technically, you know, if this number changes at all, then I get in big trouble. But I'm not too worried about that. Oh man, you know, I wish you guys could hear it because it is awful. When you go, it sounds like you're in an aircraft taking off, like in a cargo plane. The whole car is shaking, and when you shift, it screams at you. I don't know. I don't really have words to describe how awful the noise is. Like, when you come back from driving this thing, like we went to lunch, we'd be deaf when we got back. That's how loud this thing is. But other than that, you know, it's not bad. The heat and air works. It's a Honda, so you know it's going to run forever. This one, I'm pretty sure what they said was just like there's like a little hole in the engine, like a really tiny, like pin-sized hole, but that's what makes it so loud. And I think there's a couple things that just kind of like rattle. But, you know, it's an 08, wasn't really taken care of. Yeah, I mean, it's not too loud right now. It's kind of like idling low. But, yeah, this thing is just, it's loud. It's not too bad because it's a Honda. And Hondas run forever. But it just wasn't well maintained, and they got that little pin-sized hole, and it just rattles to like crazy. It's nuts. And now it's being wholesaled. And we'll probably end up seeing it back out on the road, unfortunately. But, you know, I mean, it's got 189,000 miles on it. This thing could probably make it to 3. I wouldn't want to drive it to 300,000, but it probably could make it. Key fob doesn't work. Yeah, that's to be expected. It's just, oh, it's interesting. Yeah, let me see. Can you notice how the wheel is shaking? If I try and focus it on there, see how it won't focus? It's because the steering wheel is vibrating. I know my hands are moving, but the steering wheel it's vibrating up and down. Like, I can't even grab it and stop it from vibrating. This thing just rattles. It makes a lot of noise. Oh my gosh. Yeah, take a look in the back seat there. I mean, there is just, oh man, that's awful. It's not totally uncomfortable, but you know, I'm 6'7", and you know, my head is almost on the roof. So that gives you kind of an idea of how cramped this thing is. Yeah, and there's the big chip there, and then down there, windshield's cracked. And if it rains, that window leaks right onto your lap. Although on the plus side for this car, the windows both work, and I believe the mirrors might. Let me see. Let's see about the right one. Can you guys hear that? I've never heard such noisy mirrors. And then I'm pretty sure, see if this works. Nope. Okay, so you're stuck in miles per hour. Boy, I don't know what that does. I almost crapped myself without having to buy this car. Whatever you do, if you're in one of these, don't hit that button, because that all becomes zeros. Luckily, cancel works. Yeah, oh man, it's just, it's not great. In there is not too dirty. but you know, floors are crummy. All in all, not the worst car. I would probably take this over the other one. You know, if they were both detailed up and you kind of scrubbed off the paint and all that and fixed it, maybe the Malibu would be better, but this thing's a lot cleaner. I don't feel as gross. I don't feel like I have to burn my pants. A little scuff on that. I don't know how you scuff. How do you scuff the door handle on the inside? How do you do that? That's nice. The H. I don't know if you guys can, if it'll focus. There we go. The H is all chipped and yeah. And there's just like stuff in the. Wow, this is. I've never gotten this much detail on this phone. It's actually really nice. But look at all that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, that's not nice. And it's just all over the place. And it was like this when he got it. You know, it's not like, you know, my buddy takes good care of his cars, but this thing is just, he got it like this, and what's the point of, you know, putting a nice saddle on a dead horse? So it'll go somewhere, and someone will get it, and they'll probably spend $1,000 on this thing, and they'll enjoy it, but not us. We have more important things to do, like focus this camera. Come on. All right. Well, the camera doesn't want to focus, so I guess that's it for the interior. Because this camera sucks. This is why you get the newest iPhone, gentlemen. Do not get the iPhone 6. It's not very nice. Let's head back outside. We'll take a look at the trunk. So here we are at the trunk. Let's go ahead and get this thing opened up. Oh God. Hey, look at that. Surprisingly not too dirty. There's a sock in it. I don't know if that came with the car, but not super dirty. Does it have a, oh, there's a screwdriver. It's got a spare wheel. Thing looks nicer than any of the wheels that are out there. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I mean, just taking a look at some of these things. Take a look at that. Right up in there. All broke off, and little things, you know. That thing's loud too. Here's your Phillips head screw. Now that, I don't believe that's in the manual from Honda on how to repair these things, but you know, that's how it goes. But whole thing is busted off. You know, I've seen worse. I've seen a lot worse. Someone must have hit something there. Well, that, gosh. Alright, well, that pretty much does it for this car. So, I think we're going to say goodbye to this one for good. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you want to see something else, let me know. I look forward to it. See you in the next one.